So I have sort of coined the phrase for myself that I work by referral, relationship, and reputation. And those are my 3R pillars to being successful and selling nearly 100 homes a year in and dominating my market. And that's why I was calling this be famous in your market, which is essentially what I've done with Hex Realty Group, and wanted to share some of those tools and ways that I've done that with everyone here, and then bringing Lee on because he's going to be he has a really awesome tool that I'm excited to get into, which is TownSites. Has anyone heard of TownSites? I saw the presentation in Cabo, which got me pretty excited. Yeah, a few people. I'm getting Pex Realty Group set up on that, and I think it's just really going to elevate the make me famous in my market, and the reputation part of my 3 Rs. I believe that reputation leads to relationships, and then those relationships lead to referrals. So just a little overview of what I've been able to do in my market, and why I feel like that is just the best way to do business is by referral, relationship, and reputation, because they're comfortable conversations, they're easy conversations, they have the best conversion. When I look at my conversion rates, I can say, oh, Lee's saying he'll be here in 30 seconds. Let's keep an eye out for him to let him in. But when I look at my conversion rates, I'm not looking at a 1 or 2% conversion. Like, how many conversations do I need to have to obtain a client? Usually it's people calling me and saying, hey, are you taking on new business? Can we work with you? Which is exactly where most real estate agents want to be, and probably most people in any kind of a business, is they want to be positioned where people are asking them, can we do business with you, instead of us asking for the business. So how I've done that, and how I got started was really because I was very active in my community. I was always gaining a presence in my community. I started doing that through Facebook mostly. I was a young mom and didn't have a lot of time to be physically out there. So I said, well, how can I still be so present and so relevant without leaving the babies at home, or without having to go all around town and do everything all the time and put a strain on my personal life and my relationships. So I got really active on Facebook groups, and I got to know people. I was watching those Facebook groups to say, who are the influencers in my community that I can be in relationship with, whether it was the carpet cleaner that was always recommended, or that mechanic that was always recommended, or the nonprofit that people love to support, or like the Lions Club, or any of those community advocate type of clubs. I got in relationship with those people and said, how can I elevate you and your business? How can I be recommending you through Facebook and to my clients? And how can I be supporting what you're doing, even without having a constant physical presence? So that is what led to people saying, you're the queen of the town, or whatever they want to call me with that. But it just led to having such a presence. I saw a statistic once that really resonated with me, that there was a neighborhood that they had polled everyone in the neighborhood and said, who is the #1 real estate agent in your neighborhood? And a lot of random names were mentioned. And so then this marketing company was testing, and they started marketing this neighborhood consistently for a year with a certain real estate agent's name and face on all of the marketing, just stuff that was dropping in mailboxes, voicemails, emails, things like that, signs around the neighborhood. No one ever saw this person. No one ever physically saw this person. And a year later, they pulled the same neighborhood and said, who's the #1 real estate agent in the neighborhood? And everyone was mentioning, Joe Schmo, whoever it was. here's the kicker. That was a fake person. I don't know if this is real or not, but I
Yeah, you know
totally believe
what,
it.
Stephanie, I
Yeah.
that was Hobbs Herder that did that. Don Hobbs,
Okay.
who's now at EXP, incidentally.
Oh, okay, cool. I heard that so many years ago and I never remembered the backstory, but I always remember that story. It's like it was because they just saw the name and the face over and over when they said, "Who's the number one realtor in your neighborhood?" It was that person. So, Don, I'll have to get that. I'll have to find more about that backstory because I tell the story all the time. And
You should reach out to Don Hobbs. You can reach him through EXP Workplace.
I will. Thank you. I'm writing that down. I tell
I
him I tell that
when
story all the
I
time.
when I coach agents on geographic farming, one of the things I say is that when you get that phone call that says, "Hey Stephanie, we see your signs throughout the neighborhood. Would you come by and tell us what our home is worth?" That's
Hmm.
when you've arrived.
Yes, absolutely. I think I actually told that story in a panel that it was posted on Brent Gove's Instagram a while ago that I said exactly that, that once I started getting the call that said, I mean, I'm always saying, who can I thank for the referral? And when they say, I just see you everywhere, I said exactly that. That's where I said, I have arrived. It was mission accomplished for me to be able to say, you just see me everywhere. And Dawn makes fun of me all the time for the shopping carts. I'm on the grocery store shopping carts, which I always thought was the dorkiest thing. And it's actually one of my more expensive marketing pieces outside of what I do for my sphere and my database. But that is how you get that I see you everywhere. And I go on a listing appointment, and then that person will later in the week say, my gosh, I met you because so and so recommended you, and then I couldn't stop seeing you. It's kind of that the red Honda. If you're thinking I want to buy a red Honda, and then you see red Hondas everywhere. So anyway, that's just a little backstory of how I got to where I am with my real estate business, and then hearing about TownSites and what TownSites does to put you in a position of authority in your community got me really excited. And I thought this is such a great way to fill one of those pillars for me of reputation in the community without a lot of effort on my part, which I love that too. So I'm going to turn it over to Lee. Welcome, Lee, with TownSites, and
Thanks.
tell us what TownSites does, and show everyone else why I'm so excited
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah. Well, thanks for having me. I appreciate it. And I see that Treba's on. She has. Uh, uh, I don't think your sites are live yet, but I think they're coming online in the next within the next couple of days. So we're excited to have you part of our community. And
Awesome. And Jackie says me too.
oh, good, awesome. And
That's
I know
great.
that Tom Daves, he's in Brent's office, and I know that Drew Johnson has about 20 town sites with Brent Gove.
Yeah, he's super excited.
Yeah,
So we're glad to hear a lot more about it. Cool.
yeah. So we're
All right.
excited. It's a great way to be seen in your local community. So let me first tell you just the 1 minute about myself. 25-year mortgage guy in 2008. Everyone knows what happened to the market. Uh, Took lemons and turned it into lemonade. I started a little applet to help real estate agents negotiate short sales. It was a product called Short Sale Commander. Launched it. We had agents all across the country use it. In about 2011, changed the name to Realty Commander, turned into a transaction management platform. It was very successful. And in 2016, Showing Time bought our company. And we had a offers portal that they really liked and they really wanted to use. And they're actually using that right now for transparency within the industry. And that was one of my focuses, is always to be transparent, to always offer, something that people, level playing field. And in, about 2 years ago. Oh, you use both? Awesome. I love it. Yeah. So, one of the downfalls of that software was I would see these credit card declines at $99 a month. And I would be like, the next company I start, I want to create something that is not a financial burden on the agent. And so when I created TownSites, I twisted it, I combined it with a BNI type aspect. And Drew Johnson explains it the best. It's like networking matches community, and it's influenced by AI. So I want you to be able to bring community partners on your town site, which is really the lifeblood of your business, referral business, and they pay to be on the site, which turns your sites into a profit center. So that's the number one goal, is to turn your town sites into a profit center. And while that happens, all the articles that we're writing for you are all SEO optimized. You're starting to gain SEO ranking, and we're going to write about everything in your community, like every restaurant, every business. And sooner or later, those articles will start ranking. And it's our mission for our company to have at least 30% of all articles to rank within the first 2 pages of Google. Anytime I say Google, my phone starts acting up, because they're listening to us, huh? But anyway, so yeah, so the whole goal is to be kind of spotlighted as a community leader and using the TownSite platform to make it happen. And what I want to do is to really explain all the details of the product. I'm going to play the 7-minute video, if that's okay. So let me do that real quick, and then everyone will understand what all the excitement's all about right now. So let me share my screen.
TownSites is an AI platform for community leaders, real estate pros, and business professionals. Our mission is to help business professionals like you thrive in today's competitive market. We combine the power of multiple advanced Google ranking strategies, including Google My Business and Google LSA, authority building, time-saving relevant content creation, community engagement, and diversified income generation to provide a unique, comprehensive solution for your real estate business. In this in-depth demo, we are going to show you how TownSites will help you boost your online visibility, enhance your digital presence, show up on Google search results, increase your Google My Business ranking, and be the talk of the town. Stand out from the crowd. Your exclusive territory ensures you're the only agent in your area, breaking local news and featuring local community businesses with ease. Save on time management and marketing costs. Our content creation services, featuring our proprietary AI article writing tool, will save you hours. Your time is money. Build your community. TownSites is designed to help you build a loyal following in your local area. Execute community events with ease. Generate a profit center. Generate unlimited income from your community TownSite. Fuel your business and your partner relationships by bringing on community partners. Let's dive right in and explore the core elements of your TownSite. Your TownSite is a wealth of hyperlocal information. On the left-hand side, you'll find SEO-optimized ghost-written articles that are relevant to your community. We provide 2 to 3 new articles every week, focusing on local topics your audience deeply cares about. Also, you will assist us in writing 1 additional industry-related article, which we will explain in detail later in this demo. Scrolling down, you'll discover upcoming local events and enticing deals nearby. Our bots automatically pull this information. It's completely automated and updates daily. Now to the right side of your TownSite. Here you see any community video or reels that you wish to display. Here is an example of one of our townies interviewing a local business owner. As we keep scrolling, we reach your profile section. When you click on your image, you are taken to an SEO-optimized landing page featuring you and your business. Below your profile, we prominently feature your Google business reviews and make it easy for clients and prospects to give you a review with the click of a mouse. As we continue down the page, this is where we feature your community partners who pay you monthly to be collaborators on your town site. Here's their profile. We also set up their landing page to display Google reviews and allow them to be reviewed. Your partners get their money's worth as they receive ghost-written SEO-optimized articles on their Google My Business and LinkedIn pages too. Whether you use KV Core or another IDX platform, this integration populates your town site with current homes for sale, enhancing your real estate services. Have someone on your site curious about their home's value? No problem, our home valuation model instantly provides an estimate, complete with comparables, and an opportunity for the client to connect with you. Now let's look at your town site's back-end dashboard. Navigate to the Content Articles section and select New Content Article to begin. Our AI will automatically generate and post content to the connected site, as you see in this preview. For this demo, we'll focus on the Topic Researcher. Our bots scrape the internet and pull topics of local interest based on what is happening in real time in the community. When you click on Topic Researcher, a list of current community topics will display. Let's select this topic, the Northville Chili Cook-Off. By clicking Generate Article, the system pulls information from the source, like the ticket site for the chili cook-off seen here. You can choose the type of article, like a promotional piece, news report, or narrative, to best suit your needs, but the AI will automatically default to what it feels is the most appropriate for the type of article. Further customize your article with options for length, target audience, tone of voice, SEO keywords, and any specific instructions you wish to include. Once you hit Generate, the AI creates your article, which takes just a few minutes. Here's our chili cook-off article. You can schedule it for publication from any or all the options here, like Facebook, Google Business, Instagram, LinkedIn, X, or Twitter, and hit Publish to go live. And there you have it, an AI-generated content article from start to finish, optimized for engagement and visibility. Use the interview tool to seamlessly write industry-related content to boost your Google My Business ranking. Just click, choose a preloaded topic, and talk. The microphone will pick up your voice and fill in the answers. Once finished answering the questions, the article will be written with you as the author and industry expert. Now let's discuss TownSites' digital newsletter. It's impeccably designed. The newsletter strategically combines all of our automated social posts and SEO ghost-written content into a weekly stunning newsletter that's automatically crafted and published for you. Easily upload your database so your contacts see your weekly newsletter that requires no heavy lifting as it's on autopilot. Furthermore, you can manage contact with ease. Integrate your CRM through Zapier and customize email preferences. Our upcoming analytics dashboard will provide even more data and insight for you. Looking to enhance your video marketing at TownSites, we've got you covered from narration-style videos to full-blown interviews. We offer guidance scripts and third-party editing support to make video creation a breeze. Now let's explore the Community Partners section. This feature is where TownSites truly shine by inviting local professionals to join your town site. Not only can you offset the cost and create a profit center, but you also build a robust business-to-business network. TownSites handles the accounting and makes it effortless. We've taken the guesswork out of hosting community events with TownSites events in a box. We provide turnkey solutions for neighborhood food trucks, family photo shoots, seminars, networking meetups, scavenger hunts, and trivia nights. For example, take our friends' Trivia Night. We provide a step-by-step guide, a checklist, and direct links to ordering everything that you'll need for a successful event, including trivia questions and answers. Lastly, your TownSite settings option lets you connect your social media account seamlessly. Your town site and Facebook page will sync perfectly with your overall digital presence. That's a glimpse into the power of TownSites, the ultimate platform for community leaders and real estate pros. This is your gateway to becoming the go-to authority in your local market, all while generating revenue through community partnerships. Are you ready to reinvent your online identity and prepared to create lasting community connections? If yes, it's time to embark on your journey with TownSites today.
All right. What do y'all think about that? Yes, I'm getting some thumbs up.
Impressive.
I'll let Lee talk more about it, but one thing that I loved is if someone, let's say there's a new taco place in my community, and someone's searching, that new taco place in Oregon City, where could that direct them to, Lee?
Well, when somebody does a Google search, yeah, we write the articles with a number of backlinks that eventually that article will show up when someone else is searching it, that'll show up on Google. And like I said earlier, our goal is to have 30% of every one of our articles that we write to show up in the first page is ultimately our goal.
Mm-hmm.
And that takes a little bit of time. That takes a few months for all that stuff to happen. And that's why, all that's kind of marinating and the articles are being written, we want you to offset the cost of your town site and turn it into a profit center by adding the community partners.
Mm-hmm.
And so
Yeah,
like go ahead.
No, can you tell the story about the agent at the hairdresser getting her hair done and
Yeah,
she
actually,
promoted
so,
that business? Yeah, tell us about that.
yeah, so she just did a little reel when she went in to get her hair done. She asked the owners, hey, I want to do a little reel. And so she posted on her town site and went through a digital newsletter. And then she got a text message a couple of days later, or about a week later, saying that, hey, someone in the chair next to the owner was saying, I heard about this through the video I saw through the town sites. And it didn't really, organically, it gave them business. And then now Julie, the agent, is going to go back and add that hair salon as a community partner.
Mhm.
And so let me tell one other story, which is amazing. So we have a partner in Fredericksburg, Virginia, and I guess like winner of, do you guys follow The Voice, the TV show The Voice? So the
Mhm.
guy that won The Voice lives in Fredericksburg. So he wrote an article about the guy that won The Voice, and the guy responded and then tied it in with the local VFW hall that can seat up to 700 people. And he's doing a big concert for that guy. So it's pretty amazing. And then there's going to be 700 people and just a ton of reach. Dwight, you had a question. What's the economic model? So you're talking like what's the cost, et cetera?
Yeah, it sounds like, I'm guessing there's a cost to the agent, and then you want them to sell the advertising to
Yeah,
get that
yeah,
return.
absolutely.
So how does someone normally do that?
Yeah, so it's a $6.95 setup fee, and then it's $4.95 a month. And then to bring on a community partner, it's $199 a month for a community partner. And you saw all the things we do for the town site main partner, but with the community partners, they're gonna have access to the interviewer tool, and so they'll be able to write their own industry specific articles. We're gonna set up their Google My Business and optimize that. We're gonna give them their landing page. So we're gonna give the partners a ton of value for the $199 a month. And so we do a big push when you sign up to be one of we call them townies. So when you're a townie, it's 3 and 30. So it's a big push to bring on 3 community partners in the first 30 days, and then you've actually monetized your town site. And Drew and some of the guys have taken this. Drew's close to Brent, and you know how Brent thinks. So he's adding 10 partners to every site. And, last month we had to write them a check for $6,000 because whatever the surplus is, you get to keep. So it's a profit center for you if you choose to do that.
Mhm. But yeah, if I get
Thank you.
3 partners in 30 days, my site is paid for.
Correct. And then we have,
And I have better relationships with those partners. And when someone's looking for that business, they're finding me at the same time.
correct. And we have 2 phrases that we've coined. It's 3 and 30 and then the second phrase is your town site 12. So the goal is within a year to bring on 12 community partners in 12 different professions and really rely on receiving 1 transaction a year from each one of those partners.
Mhm.
So that's one of the goals of the networking aspect of TownSites.
Yeah, what a great way to stay top of mind with your partners too.
Yep. And then
Yeah.
when articles are written, they'll be featured. Their logos will be on the bottom of some of the articles as well. So with their links, so everything, there's a ton of links going on for SEO purposes.
Cool. Okay. Is there any other kind of, and I don't know,
Yeah.
I just came up with this idea. Any other kind of like referral program or anything if, an agent recommends another agent and brings them into the platform?
We
Also,
haven't launched
agent
that yet.
attraction. Agent attraction, if you could touch on that as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the agent attraction piece is, so we have a husband and wife in Rochester, Minnesota, and what they did is they put all of the real estate agents in their community to receive their digital newsletter, and they're using it as a recruiting tool, and it's also a recruiting tool like Casey Council, Rosie Rodriguez. They've bought multiple sites that they're handing off to individual agents on their team. And what we've done, because with EXP in mind, we do, whoever signs up for the town site is the primary license holder. And then if you assigned it to another agent on your team, they would be the sub license holder. So if they were ever to leave, then you could claim that site back. And we wrote that, with EXP and with like national lenders in mind that might want to buy multiple sites and hand them off to agents.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And
Anna
then,
Maria?
Good morning.
Hi.
So I've had one of the zip codes for a couple of months now, and I'm wondering, is there a way to track the progress or see, okay, this is where I was when I started, this is how the traffic increased.
Yeah, so you when did your site launch?
Close to 2 months now.
Okay. And then were you in Arizona?
No, I'm in Hawaii.
Okay. Okay.
I've been working with Maddie. She's been helping me. She's been pretty awesome.
Okay. Well, we are launching, like in the video you saw that the dashboard, the analytics dashboard, that is being launched in the next couple of weeks. So you'll visibly be able to see like all of the results of the clicks and opens. Now, have you gone ahead and have you uploaded all of your contacts to the digital newsletter? Have you done any of that?
That doesn't sound familiar now.
Okay.
I mean, I've done the setup, but
Okay.
is there something after it?
Yeah, so what we're probably gonna want to do is I'm gonna have Maddie reach out to you to set up a meeting. So we need to get all of the emails into the emailer so all the content gets sent out to your database.
Oh, cool. Okay. I sent her an email to request a meeting for next week. So
Okay, great. Awesome.
awesome. Thank you.
Thanks.
Awesome. Lee, did you have anything else, or I wanted to just kind of recap the opportunities here?
Yeah, so I'm gonna put in the link to, I saw that a couple people have already checked the availability of their communities. I'm gonna put the link in the chat where you guys can check.
Awesome.
And then I'm gonna give the word Cabo we still have that live for a couple more days. So Cabo in all caps, if you use that, it'll knock $100 off the setup fee.
Sweet. Thanks for extending that to us.
Yeah, and then I'm also gonna put let me put my link. So if somebody wants to set a private meeting with me, they can do that. I'll put
Perfect.
that in the chat as well.
Great. Thank you. Well, so I see so many layers of opportunity. I'm just recapping all of it in my mind. So let me know what I miss here. I mean, we've got opportunity for that, like I mentioned, referral, relationship, reputation. So this serves that reputation piece in your community. You've got opportunity to be reaching your database as a community leader with things that they want to know about that are happening in your community, not just what's my home worth or what are interest rates doing, because we're all looking for ways to reach our database in ways that are important and relevant to them.
Yep.
Today. We've got the opportunity to be elevating our collaboration with our community partners that then result in, I mean, you're saying one transaction per partner. I would think more with the right partners. If I'm looking at every community partner relationship that I have, if that could equate to 4 transactions a year, and if I got 12 partners, I mean, that would exceed a lot of people's businesses in the whole year that they're doing currently.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And then you've got the opportunity with, like, what I liked, if somebody's searching the new taco place in Oregon City, not only is the taco place showing up, but it's my review of the taco place, my promotion of the taco place. So it's getting my name in front of people when they're not even searching real estate to stay top of mind.
And that'll drive them right back to your site. And then they'll see the articles that you've written, and they'll see all the stuff that you've done, with your community.
Yeah. I mean, I can tell a quick story because I just, before getting on this meeting, got that text that said, "Hey, Stephanie, we choose you. You're our realtor," knowing that I was competing with a couple of other agents for this listing in my town. She found me because of my reputation around the community. I don't know this person, but it was another, I see you everywhere. I see you on social media all the time. And she came to me, and I had the opportunity to then, I learned about her business during that listing appointment. And I actually was able to refer someone to her from Thursday last week to today, refer someone to her business. And today it was, I mean, that made it the obvious choice that she wanted to work with me and choose me as her agent. So, I mean, those kinds of things that we can be elevating people and show that we are advocates for our community and for local businesses, they're just going to not only bring us new business, but solidify our relationships and make it that we're the obvious choice when clients are interviewing us.
That's awesome. Stephanie, I'm going to come have you work for the company, for TownSites.
I don't need another job.
I love it.
Yeah, awesome. Well, anything else to add, or anything that anyone else wants to ask or comment on? How do you see this being useful in your business?
Seems like an exciting program.
Thanks, Don. It is. We're really excited about it. It's been a couple of years in the works, and I'm really excited about how it's turned out. And in June, we're launching TownSite Avatar, which is going to be the look-alike, sound-alike clone of all of our TownSites partners. And what we're going to do is we're going to take the script, we're going to take the articles, turn it into a script, and then do short videos with B-roll that'll be all automatically posted to all of your platforms. So really excited about that. A lot of things. We're going to have a complete Facebook integration so we can retarget and remarket your database, so they'll see all of your articles instantly. A lot of exciting things. in the
That's
works.
super cool. Brent is asking, how do we find individual town sites? I'm guessing, I actually was wondering this too. Do you have some model citizens within your program right now that we can sort of stalk and
Yeah,
see what their sites look like?
Let me, let's see here. Let me find a couple links and I will put them in the chat. So
Why don't you, if you send them to Megan, so
Mhm.
that's Megan, MEAGAN at proinsight.com. She will put it into our Atomic Habits Facebook page.
perfect.
Yeah, maybe add this to the comment section on this post so that we can
Perfect.
find
That
those,
saves
because
me.
I'm
Yeah,
glad that Brent asked that, because I was going to ask that too. I'd like to see what kind of content other people are putting out so I can look for some
Yeah.
ideas.
Yeah, and then you have the creative ability to decide like exactly how you want your town site to look. But we do like typically it's a community, it's an enhanced photo of the community. And then they're very attractive sites. And so really excited about how the products turned out and what we're working on in the future.
Yeah, cool. Well, thank you,
Okay.
Lee, for bringing this to us. If anyone else has any other questions, raise your hand now. This is our opportunity. But I know Lee has been so easy to communicate with and get a hold of and have an appointment with. So there's plenty of opportunity to talk more with him. I know you'll be at several of the build events.
Yes, let me share my calendar here. I'll be at the Boston Regional Rally, Georgia Regional Rally, Cincinnati Rally, Detroit Rally, Vegas, LA, Seattle on the 25th, and then
Mhm.
Build EXPCon in Toronto, and then in July, the Build on the 8th of July, the 25th in LA, Build Oregon on, yeah, so I have
All right.
my wife's gonna divorce me because I'm not gonna be home.
Yeah, you're a busy
So
guy
it's a
promoting this.
busy schedule, and we're trying to really keep it within the EXP family. We're trying to do our best. We do have a couple of the other companies like I'm not going to mention their names, but they're really working hard to try to get a deal with us. But I really want to do my best to keep it within the EXP family for as long as possible.
Awesome. So I see that Brent has a lot of questions. Brent, schedule an appointment with Lee. Sounds like you've got some good questions and want to dig more into this. So let's wrap up. Tom, what do we have coming up? Anything that we want to let the group know about to be watching for in the coming weeks?
Well, one of my favorite sayings, well, first of all, thank you, Stephanie. That was amazing. And Lee, thank you so much. One of my favorite sayings is, if you don't list, you don't last. You have to list to last. And so now, ever so more important with our changing climate in real estate, it's key to secure the listings. If you secure the inventory, you secure the market. Do you know how many hours it takes on average to work with a buyer? I'll tell you, it's 38 on average. Do you know how many hours it takes on average with a listing? Well, I'll tell you, it's on average about 19. So why not cut your time in half? So next week, we have a special guest, how to secure 10 listings in 30 days without spending any money. So we'll send the info, we'll send the invite next week, Atomic Habits right here, and invite others. This is a great opportunity to share the love with others, whether they're in your organization, whether they're at EXP, or whether they're with any other company. This is definitely a meeting that you're not going to want to miss. So thanks, y'all. Now you got your inspiration. Time to put in the perspiration. Thanks again. Have a good week.
Awesome.
See you guys.
Thank you,
Thanks.
everyone.
Bye now.